Hey everyone, so I wanted to do a quick little video to go over the cleanse portion of our 24-day jumpstart or your 180 system. So when you get your package, be sure to pull out all of those amazing tools that they give you, this being probably the most crucial one, and just have a look through those so that you guys are familiar with the products, with the system, with everything that we're going to go over a little bit today. So take everything out of your box, and I want you to just keep this, the Herbal Cleanse System, the Fiber, the Omegaplex, and possibly your Spark out, and maybe your meal replacement shakes. That might be something that you'll utilize, but we'll go over that a little bit too. But I wanted to talk a little bit about who is a cleanse for. We're going to talk about the who, why, when, where, and what of this 10-day cleanse. So who is it for? It can be for anybody. I always recommend that if you have any concerns or questions that you ask your doctor or even your pharmacist to make sure that nothing you're taking is going to interfere with any medical conditions or current medications that you're on. So be aware of that. But it can be for anybody, you guys. Anybody looking to lose weight, tone up, gain more energy, sleep better, feel better, get rid of the bloat, any of that. It can be for anyone. So why do we do it? Well, I do it, and I know a lot of my friends do it, to kind of reboot the system, get a fresh start. You may notice, think about your dryer and the lint trap in your dryer. If you don't ever clean that lint trap out and you constantly run clothes through there, your dryer starts to perform a little sluggish, clothes don't get dry as fast, or maybe you break the whole dryer itself. So that's kind of what we're doing for our body. We're getting it ready for optimum nutrient absorption, whether that be through food, supplements, or both. So when do we do it? Well, this is kind of a two-part system, a two-part answer. If this is your very first cleanse, when would you do this? So when you start feeling sluggish, when you start craving those bad foods, or maybe you already have been, those are good times to do a cleanse. If you've done one before and you're getting back to maybe doing another, we recommend about every 90 days, or when you start feeling those things again. You're not sleeping as well, your energy levels are kaput, and maybe you drink 3 Sparks a day when normally you've only had to drink 1. Those are all good times to maybe try a cleanse. So where does a cleanse fall into place with the rest of the products? So if you're brand new and this is the very first time, congratulations. Your time to start a cleanse is right now. But where it falls in with the other products is wherever you want it to. There are a few products that we are going to have you omit for the time being, so any thermogenics that you may be taking. If you got M&S in your packet and you're doing a 24-day jumpstart or a full 180, put this to the side. You're not going to take it right now. We will go over that in another video. The other one is, I don't have it out here, but Thermo Plus is one that you're not going to take, and Slim, okay? You may have gotten a special edition bundle with the Slim in it. If that's the case, just don't use these for the first 10 days. You can go ahead and start using them again on day 11, or for the first time on day 11. Get with your coach and make sure that you come up with a plan for how this is going to fit into your specific program. So a cleanse may also be something that you just do by itself, that you just started and you just want to do a cleanse and see how this goes. I want to throw out one little disclaimer here though. If you're not committed for longer than 10 days to bettering your health, you're wasting your money. That's transparency right here. If you do a 10-day cleanse and go back to exactly what you were doing before, you're not going to see any changes. A cleanse is not designed for weight loss. It's not designed for any of those things. It is a wellness portion of our 24-day jumpstart or our commit system that's getting our body ready to do what it needs to do. So whether you just purchased a 10-day cleanse or you purchased a full 180, give yourself a good 80 days to establish a routine and establish changes in your body and your lifestyle so that you can make it a permanent habit, a lifestyle change. So what is it? Okay, so we're going to go over, first of all, the products, just a quick rundown of when you're going to take things. So this Herbal Cleanse box right here comes with 2 bottles in it. Your probiotic, which is what you're going to take first thing in the morning when you wake up. You'll take 2 of these. I generally take it with my Spark, and then I also take Catalyst with that. This does not come with your cleanse. If you happen to add this on, you can go ahead and use it at this time. If you didn't, no worries. But get with your coach, and maybe this is a product you're going to want to start adding on later. But what this is a branched chain amino acid. It protects your lean muscle and helps your body utilize fat stores for energy instead of breaking down lean muscle. So this is a great to start shedding inches, okay? So probiotic, that's for your gut health. What we're trying to do is get our gut health back in check so that we can start losing weight, toning up, any of those things that you need to do. So these are going to be important. 30 minutes later, you're going to have fiber. Now this is the unflavored version. A lot of people like to mix a little bit of Spark with theirs. You find out what works for you. This stuff is maybe not be the best tasting for some people. I personally love fiber because I love what it does for me. It has a mixture of soluble and insoluble fiber, so it's really going to help get things moving through your body. And fiber is so important, and most of us don't get enough. So mix it with cold water. Drink it pretty quickly because it will coagulate. It is fiber, and it will thicken up on you. So just make sure and get that done. If you have any problems with this, talk to the person who sent this video to you, your coach, whoever you're working with, so they can troubleshoot any problems that you might have. But I love fiber. Fiber is my go-to. You're going to go through your day eating meals every 2 to 3 hours, and in a little bit I'll go over what kind of foods you're going to want to be eating. You'll see this Omega Plex here. This, to start out, just start taking 2 with dinner. If you feel like things aren't moving through your body as quickly, take 2 more maybe at lunch. Because these are an essential fatty acid that we need, but our body doesn't make. So unless you're getting a lot of fresh seafood in your diet, you are more than likely not getting enough of this. These are really great. You'll notice a lot of improvement in your hair, skin, and nails, but also your cardiovascular health, and then getting things moving through your body. And then at night before you go to bed, you're going to take 2 of these. A lot of people put these next to their nightstand so that they don't forget them. 2 of these every night with a glass of water before bed. You can also take another serving of Catalyst with this. This is what I do. And then I also have Catalyst mid-afternoon or before a workout. This is just a really great tool to have for those, especially during a cleanse, but just to help protect that lean muscle. So if you pull out your journal, it's going to go through the full day of what you need to do. Sorry, I should have had this ready. Page 28 is where it starts. So day 1, it tells you exactly what you need to do, the water you need to drink. We aim for 1 gallon a day, but at a very minimum, half your body weight in ounces is a really good goal. But this is a great tool because it gives you your daily goal, exercise if you had any, how you slept, how many hours, and on a scale of 1 to 10, how you feel. I love this part because when you get to the end, you'll start getting closer to that 10 number instead of down by that 1. But this tells you exactly what you need to do and when, what type of food you want to eat. I always recommend for every meal, you want at least 1 serving of protein. For every snack, you want at least a half a serving of protein. Protein is extremely important, especially for what we're trying to get our body to do. So try to do that. And then you will see it lists complex carbs, fruit, vegetables. And then in the beginning of this, it gives you examples of what those are. You're not limited to just these food options, but these are great common options for people. So look through those. We also, in addition to this tool, we also have a really great community on Facebook, which most of you are probably seeing this video in that group. but maybe somebody sent this to you and you're not in our group and you'd like to be, let them know. Get added to that group. Part of AdvoCare, aside from getting products in the mail that are absolutely amazing, you also get an amazing coach, but you also get an amazing community. And I will say that is really what sets us apart. And I feel like why I've been able to do this for the last 3 years and continue to see results and feel good and have a healthy lifestyle because of this amazing community and support system we have. So be sure to get involved in that if that's something you want to do. Food, like I said, be sure to check out these options in here. It gives you healthy swaps too. I love that part. It tells you what to eat instead of. Just great ideas. We aren't an elimination type diet. I don't like that word, but we aren't an elimination program. We're not getting rid of food groups. You want to stay away from processed foods, fried foods, creamy. For the cleanse, you want to stay away from, try to stay away from dairy. This is important because dairy helps promote growth of bacteria, yeast, and any other toxins that are living in our body. And the goal of the cleanse is to get rid of those. So dairy is not a bad thing. We're not telling you that you shouldn't have it, but for 10 days, try to stay away from it so that you get the best out of your cleanse. You also want to stay away from mushrooms, sprouts, things like that that also help, any sort of fungus that help promote that growth of bacteria just for the 10 days. If you're unsure of whether a food is okay or not okay, reach out to your coach, reach out to one of us in the page, and we can help you out. You're also going to want to stay away from the thermogenic products, like I had mentioned before. So the Slim, if you got that, I'm just going over this again, Thermoplus, and your M&S. So any of those thermogenics, you're going to want to stay away from. If you got the special edition Jumpstart through the 180 Commit and you got this Glow Collagen, you can use this during the cleanse. They recommend that you take it with food or right around the time that you eat, but you can really have this at any time, one a day. It's amazing. It's so good. It is one of my favorite products. And then you may have gotten meal replacement shakes. If you did a 24-day Jumpstart, you certainly did. You can use these during the cleanse if you want. A lot of people choose not to. Whether you do or not, just know that if you only got one box, there's only enough for 14 days throughout that full 24-day Jumpstart. So you won't have enough for the full 24 days unless you got extra. But work with your coach to decide whether the shakes are a good option for you or not. I love the shakes because they are a complete balanced meal. And if you're notorious for skipping meals, like I used to be, I was not a breakfast eater. I still don't love breakfast and I have a hard time eating anything in the morning. That's a great option for you. And honestly, having a shake is better than having nothing. So by all means, utilize that if that is something that is going to be useful to you in this Jumpstart or this cleanse. The other part is that this is your cleanse, so you can do with it what you want. In the beginning of this workbook, if you did not get a workbook, it is in the files portion of our page, or ask your coach. We can get the digital version sent to you so that you could print it out or at least have it to look at as a resource. But this is available to anyone. If you did not get one, let us know so we can get you one. But this is my favorite part right here, is this goals. Everyone is doing this for a different reason, and it's really important to nail down those goals so you know why you're doing this. So I really encourage you to go through this and come up with specific goals that are going to help you get through this and figure out why you're doing it. Make sure before you start that you do your measurements. Okay, if you need help, let us know. We can help you and have someone, recruit someone to help you measure. Do your weight, and then pictures, you guys. I know this is not something, this gives you a little place to put your pictures here. This is not something that everybody loves to do. People generally start something like this because they're not happy with where their body is. So why would we want to take a picture, right? Well, I guarantee you at the end of 80 days, if you're doing a full 80-day commit, you're going to want to see where you started and how far you've come. And because our results are not always measured on a scale or a measuring tape. I can tell you, I can't even count on two hands how many times someone has looked at their measurements and their weight and felt very discouraged, but were able to compare those pictures side by side and was just blown away at the results. So having different ways to measure our results is really important. And then focusing on those non-scale victories as well, how you're sleeping, how you're feeling, your energy levels, those sorts of things. So I just want to encourage you to focus on those things. Use this transformation journal. Okay, it has a lot of amazing resources, the pillars of wellness, what the products are, nutrition, stress, sleep. Okay, these are really important things. And then I'll address one final question, and that I get a lot of. And then if you guys have any questions, you can post them in the comments, reach out to your coach, or reach out to me personally, Tess Langford, and we can help you answer those questions. Amber Turner and Nicole Anderson are also leaders in this group that would be able to help you and direct you to who your coach is or where to go. But the other common question I get is physical activity. Should I be working out every day? And my answer to you is that depends. Okay? If you're in a position where you've been working out, or you love working out, or your goal is you want to start working out more, then start there. But a lot of times people really need to dial in and work on their nutrition first. And if that's where you're at, that's fine. And just keep in mind that physical activity is not limited to going to the gym or going for a 3-mile run or anything like that. Maybe it's picking up a basketball game on the weekend. Maybe it's walking to the grocery store, or parking farther away in the parking lot and walking to the grocery store. Maybe getting extra steps in. Those are all things that can be categorized as physical activity and things that are going to help you in the long run. So don't feel like you need to go in total beast mode and work out 5 hours a day to get results. Do what is comfortable with you, and then if you need help with it, ask your coach. That's what your coach is here for. So a couple of the add-on products I did want to talk about. We did talk about Catalyst. You may have also gotten Crave Check. If you didn't, I'm going to go over this product a little bit just so that you know what it is and what it can help you with. This can be taken during the cleanse, but this is going to help you with appetite control. It will help you kind of eliminate some of those cravings, especially during the cleanse. It's really a hard time for people because they are coming off all of that sugar, especially around this time of year. But this will help you minimize those cravings so you're not mindlessly eating. I love Crave Check. It's been amazing. The other one that I want to share, you won't use it during the cleanse, but you may have ordered it, is Thermo Plus. This will start, you can start taking this on day 11, and I know that they will go over this in the video talking about the second phase, the max phase. So be on the lookout for that, but that is a great product. And then the Slim, like I said, is also one that you can start taking in the second phase. So that is our cleanse in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments of this video. Ask your coach, reach out to us directly. And congratulations, you guys. Congratulations for saying yes to Advocare and saying yes to your health, because it is the most important thing that you can do for yourself and your family is being healthier, because you're guaranteed to live on this earth longer if you're healthier. You're guaranteed to be able to spend more time with your family and friends if you're healthier. You're guaranteed to be able to do more things if you're healthier. So congratulations on saying yes to you. And we are super excited for you, and we cannot wait to see where this takes you.